What's going on, everybody? Here today to do this second part of these peppers. It's Steven coming at you. Bam and GA Outdoors. Loading up these peppers over here. Getting ready to loading them all up, getting ready to smoke these babies. I got old Angus going on today. So I'm loading this doggone vertical chamber up. And I'm gonna throw on a few slabs of spares while I'm at it. And those will be for dinner today. My little girl keep bugging me, talking about she want ribs. She was asking for ribs yesterday, and I had to tell her that they're frozen. So today, that's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smoke some peppers and smoke some ribs. Right now, my temp sitting right on top of 300. That's perfect. Over here, it was actually, before I opened it, that was around 150, which that's cool. Well, actually not 150, I'm sorry, it was right around 185, 200, somewhere close in there. But I'm just gonna lay all these peppers up on these racks, and hopefully too many of these little ones won't fall through. I was trying to get it to where I could make the big ones kind of hold the spots so that the little ones wouldn't fall through, but I'm gonna have to come back through and probably move some around. But that's what we're doing right now, is smoking peppers and smoking some ribs. Like, I still got some okra in here too. I picked the last of my okra. It finally grew, y'all, after the plants didn't want to do anything all summer long. Here we go, me tearing the garden down. I tore the garden down yesterday out there on the field, and I tore it down, plowed it up, put in my horse manure, getting ready for the greens. And now look, I'm getting ready to pull up the doggone okra plants, and they got okra on them. So had like 3 or 4 plants that gave me a yield, and it wasn't a whole bunch, but it was enough for me to fry me a few pieces or pickle them or whatever. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get these going, and then I'm gonna slide these ribs in here in a minute, and we'll come back to y'all a little later. All right, y'all, it's time for me to start taking these babies out the smoker. They've been in there long enough, and they've been dosed pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them out and get them ready for the next process. Some of them, like I said, gonna be sauce. Some of them gonna be ground down in the rub with some other stuff. But right now they done got smoked, so I'm gonna go on and take them out and do my next thing with them. All right, later. All right, y'all, it's time to put these things in the dehydrator. Let me grab a glove. And we're gonna get these babies in there. They smell so good, y'all. They smell so good. I love smoking peppers. It's something about, I don't know, it's just, I done got to where I like a lot of different kind of peppers now. And I like them a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and start loading these babies in here. I could put a bunch of trays in this thing. I've never used this dehydrator since I've had it. My other dehydrator went out about a year or so ago, over a year ago. And my sister-in-law she was dehydrating something, and it either quit or it wouldn't start. And so she gave me this for a Christmas present. I had that thing for a long time. Just like with my first meat grinder, I wore that sucker slap out just about. I mean, it still worked good, but the capacity and how slow it is, it just, and it seemed like it got slower. I don't know, like it just seems tired. But I got that other meat grinder, and I like that thing a lot. That thing, no, let me put some space between them. That other one, that joker, it do real good. It'll eat some meat up. I was gonna get me one of them, what's that, meat you maker. And I got to looking at Vivo products because I had seen a lot of them before, and I had always just kind of kept an eye on them. And I went back and I looked, and they had one that was all the same capacities or better than the one that I was looking at for from Meet Your Maker. And the price, I saved a lot of money, a whole lot of money. And I'm glad I saw that, because I was gonna get the Meet Your Maker stuff, but they look, they around, the one I got is about the same size when you look at it with your naked eye as that Meet Your Maker one. And I can't remember, I can't remember the horsepower on it right now. I looked that up earlier, but this thing here, I've never used it before, so I'm hoping that I like it. Because my other one, I used it a lot. I used to make jerky and meat sticks and dehydrating peppers all the time, for the same thing I'm doing right now. So, okay, I got quite a bit left, and I left quite a bit of space in there. I might be able to shut down on some of them racks a little bit. Let's see how much space I have if I go. Yeah, I got room up there. Can I put one in there? Yeah, I can do small peppers. I really wanted to space them out some so that the airflow could get through a lot easier. Dang, dropped the pepper. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna throw these babies in here, and this thing got a setting for it's just a default setting. You turn it on, it go for 165 degrees for like I think it's like 10 hours, and that's the default. You can customize it for whatever temperature you want and time, and it's digital. My other one wasn't digital. It was the dials. It was old. I had to tell you all you need to know about it. It had the dials on it. So I'm gonna put some more shelves in between this, and that's what I'm doing with the peppers right there, y'all. I need to go check my ribs, but that's what I'm showing y'all I'm gonna do with these. I might show y'all the next step too if I get to it here in the next day or two. But I appreciate y'all watching. Look for the rest of it. Later. Had to check on the ribs. It's about time for them to get a look at. Got a little bit of bone pulled back starting. I've been riding this thing at about between 250 and 275. I rotated them once. It's been 2 hours now. So they still kind of glistening on top. They wet. They still coming on. So they going slow. I got some peppers off in there. I gotta get them out of there. They don't fell through. I should have put some of them dehydrator racks in there with them. But yeah, it's about time me rotate them again. Trying to keep them all evenly rotated on each side. And I think I'm gonna turn them around too. All right, later. All right, y'all, let's get a look-see at these peppers. I put some more in the, I couldn't fit them all in the dehydrator, so I put some in this vertical on the smoker. So let's look at them. Yeah, they getting heavily smoked. I'm getting choked out just about. I just put a new log on there, and that thing does not want to catch up good. So I don't want nothing. I don't want my ribs getting too over smoked over there. But these peppers, they coming along They wilting good. I gotta smell this one. Dang, they cooking. Yeah, they're charring up. Oh yeah, that smell. I wanted that smell, that smoke with that pepper. This is one of the Anaheim hots, and I want to see how one of them sweet Marconi smell with this smoke. And this is one of the, nope, that's not it. I'm sorry, wrong one. I got it coming. This is one of the sweet Marconis, and it's wilted pretty good. Let me see how it smells. It's got like this buttery smell to it. I don't know. Some of these peppers, they be having an aroma when you smoke them that smells like I just punctured that up there so I can get a little bit more of the smell of it. Oh my goodness. That's got, man, I love that smell. I love smoking peppers. They be smoking so just, man, y'all know how an onion make a smoker smell? You throw one in the firebox, drive your neighbors crazy. For me, the smell of these ribs and that pepper in there, when the wind blow crazy and the smoke come in the barn and I smell that stuff, man, it drive me crazy. But I'm gonna cook these ribs all the way through on the smoke. I ain't gonna wrap them or nothing. I'm gonna just let them cook all the way on the smoke. I wanna see how tender I could get some ribs on this smoker without wrapping them. I've been trying a lot of different experiments lately with ribs. I'm just experimenting with ribs in different manner. So I'm trying to figure something out. But I want to see how this smoker do it, just cooking them all the way through. If any of y'all out there ever cook y'all's all the way through and never wrap in an offset, whether it's reverse flow or whatever, let me know. I just want to see how this one do. Oh, because sometimes I don't feel like taking them off and wrapping them. And so I just want to see. Trying to let that joint clear out, but I'm going to keep catching smoke on them peppers. Let me move this back a little bit more. I just want to keep catching some smoke on them peppers. And I like it when they real smoky, because when I make my rubs and my sauces and stuff, it's something about a spicy or even a mildly spicy pepper, but really, really flavorful pepper. When it's got some smoke on it, man, that's so good. That is so good. And I tend to like smoked peppers more than I like grilled peppers. I like grilled peppers when I want to char on the pepper without too much smoke. And I usually like it on stuff like when I do like taco meat, because I usually smoke my meat pretty good. So I'll just kind of grill it and stuff, the onions in the firebox and stuff. Not just the onions, but peppers too, when I don't want the smoke. And the coals be just right. But anyway, I done got the rambling. And we'll see y'all on the next one. All I got to do is finish cooking these peppers, well, drying them out. I am cooking them technically. Smoking them heavy to dry, to get them wilted and pretty dry. And then the ones in the dehydrator, I'm doing the same thing. Because I'm not going to be out here with this smoke all night. So I got the ones in there that are going to be going for rub. And the ones in here are going to be going for sauces. So, and those got plenty of smoke on them too. But all right, I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all have a blessed one. Peace.